Feel free to unmute yourself.
Oh,
There's
are we
Mike.
live?
Yeah.
Live.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Hear me now?
Get out of the fucking car.
Oh, Mr. Intense. It's not past your bedtime, is it, Mike? No?
No, you're fine.
What? Are you sat up in bed? Change it off.
Breaking shit again.
Let's hope YouTube's good tonight. Last night it was crap. Lily Wise.
New transitions all day long.
John.
Pugs,
Nevans,
Graham,
Matt.
Hanky.
Loving that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I didn't want all the old ones going in of you,
I
Mike.
think that's your best one, yes.
And I had to put Graham in there. And, like that end bit.
Hey.
wow, it gets longer every week.
It doesn't. It's a
Welcome
minute
to
10.
episode 19 of the Proper Live Show with another special guest, Mike Haines. Welcome.
Special.
How are you, John? Everybody. How are you, Mike? How's the boys? How's your weeks? How's all your weeks?
My week's good. Been stuck in traffic for 10 hours to get out to Preston. Got a big family reunion tomorrow, and I was just fretting I'm not going to be on this live, but I bought my laptop and I'm here. So
You couldn't miss it, Hanky.
I can't be without Pugs or Nevs.
Understandable.
Pig-headed bastard.
Standard.
Pugs, how was your week?
Hey, it started off fucking horrendous because festival season can suck a massive cock. But I finished now for a week. I went to work this morning at 7:30. I stayed up a little bit too late last night and drank way too much vodka. So I went to work drunk at 7:30 this morning and just said, right, I'm going at 9:30. Fuck it, I'm having another day on to my holiday. So that's it, done for a week.
Boom.
So now it's
Any
great.
plans? Any nice plans?
No plans. I'm gonna have a fucking rest.
You've got children. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh,
Pugs having a rest.
well, the kids are off. Joe's off. So I'm just gonna fucking do.
What you're saying is you're going to laze around munching shit and drinking beer while Joe does all the work.
I'm
That's
playing Call of
bad.
Duty. Call of Duty as well. Don't forget that one.
Call of Duty will be in there somewhere. I'd imagine. And yeah, that's about it. That's about the size of it.
Matt, how was your week?
All right, not too bad. Had a nice little few meetings the other day. Apart from the traffic, it was actually a very productive and enjoyable day. Yeah, other than that, fairly normal. And Scott Wood's not in chat, which is a shame because my dad drove all the way to Telford and all the way back again with not one single issue.
Is it electric?
Is it fuck?
I thought you were going after a man's car, electric or something, or an auto.
No, I wouldn't have one of them electric shit things. If I wanted
you
a
have no
radio
choice
car, I'd buy one.
You'll have no choice soon.
Yeah, they're gonna are they banning fucking petrol and diesel cars in 2030? Is it?
Nah, it's not going to happen.
It's going to be by 2050.
Not
It's a
banning,
loose
but like,
plan.
you can't. You won't
It's
be
the
able to buy
biggest
them.
fucking. It's the biggest scam going, electric cars.
Because to make the batteries, it's nearly worse than a fucking.
It's worse than petrol or diesel.
Yeah.
They haven't got the infrastructure for them either.
No.
So it's just not it's not feasible. The only one you could actually realistically run is a Tesla, and they're too expensive.
Yeah. And how often do you have to change the battery?
They've got an 8-year warranty on them.
That's 8 years. And how much are they?
About £15,000 to £20,000
For a battery?
Well, bear in mind it's got about God knows how many thousand Samsung 21700s.
No, they're
You don't-
86.
21, I think.
You don't buy the batteries, do you? You loan them. So you
No, you
pay
buy
every 6 months.
No, you
Oh,
buy.
I heard that you basically finance the battery and you pay every 6 months and then you get a new one and then they fucking take the old one.
That's
What freaks
what
me out?
Menno did with the Twizy.
What freaks me out is that we know very well what happens when one battery goes bad. Don't
Did you
fancy
not
being
hear
some-
about that Volkswagen electric car that caught fire being shipped over the other day, and it killed a guy and injured another 30 odd?
30.
That was a disposable. That one.
Holy shit.
That was a
There's
disposable.
300.
What the Volkswagen
Is this
the
what-
Volkswagen
What, you going to
health
pay?
bar.
There was
Three
actually
or whatever
a packet of health bars.
The technology's not there. Technology's not there yet for electric cars. They come out too soon.
There's
Nebs,
300.
how was your week?
Sorry. There's 300 electric cars on that ship amongst BMWs, Mercs, and all sorts. About 600 cars in total. And they have decided not to fight the fire.
Sorry, can I just say, with the guest on here, you got to put your hand up to speak, all right? He'll go like that now.
Yeah, week's fine. Week's fine. Not bad. Same as Pugs, except I didn't go to work.
Will you put them?
Mike, how was your week? You didn't fall off any stages this week, no?
No, not this week. Not
Good.
this week. Been at home all this week. Busy planning and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, can't complain.
Very good, very good. Mr. Pugs, do you want to say hello to the lovely special people in chat?
Yes, let's.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
going. Just get the list up. Right. Top of the list, as always, Mrs. Billy Rice. Good evening, Billy Lee. Got Chris Doyle. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Chris J is with us this evening. Got Craig D. Is in the house. Graham Mabley. Good evening, sir. Ian Thomas, the legend of the jerky world. Somebody called It's a Puppet. Jim Mills. Good evening, Jim. Joe Foster, light of my life. Good evening, darling.
Joe,
John
light of my
Baker.
life too.
John the Vaping Joker is in this evening. Good evening, John. Lynn
Lynn
Smith.
10,000 OnlyFans subscribers.
Lynn Smith. Manoj is in this evening. Mark Trigwell. Good evening, Mark. Martin Saunders. Good evening to you, sir. Mr. Insurance. Reza Goo. Savage Simon. Good evening, Squire. Tyler the Vapor. Good evening, Tyler. And Vapor Bunny. Good evening to you, dear. Herb Williams was in before, but he doesn't seem to be in that list.
Easier.
Oh, now all my chat's disappeared.
You have to do it again now.
No,
No,
chat's...
no.
Oh, there you go.
His buffet's long enough.
I think. Right, not anymore, it's not. Cockface.
I'm on one tonight, so
Yeah, I think that's about the size of it. I reckon. Andy Carruthers. Did I say Andy Carruthers? He's with us this evening.
Andy.
I think that's about it. Good evening, all. Thank you for joining us on this lovely evening.
Good evening.
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 Evening all, evening all.
Let's go.
Right. So some observations from my holiday in Wales. And don't be getting offended in fucking chat, right? These are just my observations. Right.
This is
Number
gonna be
one,
racist.
Welsh people don't speak like they should. Like Lynn has a proper Welsh accent. In my opinion, Nevans has a Welsh accent. North Wales in particular, they have an English accent. In my opinion, that's maybe that's just me because I
You're
don't
missing
know
out the point that Welsh people hate everybody apart from the Welsh.
Is it? Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, massively
Even the
racist.
Irish. Everyone
English
loves the
people.
Irish, for fuck's sake.
They fucking hate English people.
You know what else to love?
Everyone
Dogs.
hates English
I love
people.
dogs. 'Cause
They
every second person I've seen in Wales,
Dogs.
they were either walking a dog
No, they
or had a
won't.
dog hanging out their car,
What about a dog?
or just following them, just random
Dogs.
dogs
Not
everywhere.
That's because the Welsh don't go to work, so all they got to do is walk their dog.
Yeah.
There is no
Dogs
work
everywhere.
in Wales. There's no work in Wales.
Another observation I made was mobility scooters must be on like a fucking. You must
Big
get like a
business,
free mobility scooter when you hit 50 because everybody had mobility scooters.
It's big
And
business.
as I know it was a holiday destination I went to, so it's probably it's an older age group. I'd say.
Honestly, Landudno is it actually smells of piss.
Llandudno.
It's just full of-
Llandudno.
Yeah.
Not Llandudno.
Landudno.
I didn't know, was it? Didn't it? There's
You
no
can't.
I.
Llandudno.
Ignore it.
Llandudno.
Well, Welsh signs, road signs are absolutely unpronounceable. Like it's not possible. Even the
they do it in
even the
both, 'cause
sat
no
nav
one in
woman
Wales
is
actually
struggling to
speaks
say
Welsh.
some of the words.
No, that North Wales. Nobody speaks Welsh. Yeah, obviously people do, but
yeah.
you know, nobody speaks Welsh in North Wales.
Where's the most common area in Wales that speak fluent Welsh? The south.
South Wales. Yeah.
Around Cardiff.
The lower you go,
We've got it. They teach it in the schools,
Yeah.
but it doesn't stick, obviously, because everyone's speaking English all the time.
Yeah.
it doesn't stick because it's massively fucking confusing. It makes no
It's
sense
the same
whatsoever.
shit in Ireland. We've Irish. We're told Irish is drilled into us, then we all forget it and never use it. Yeah.
I started
Then
doing
here
it. Course,
There's
down here, we can't
an
even
area
make
called
English
Gael
like
Tucht
this, so.
in Ireland. They speak it fluent, but it's like 100 people. And yeah, the other thing I noticed was that the milk is shit, the butter is shit, the bread is shit, the sausage is shit, and the scenery is fantastic. And a good point, I'll end on a good point. The scenery, yeah, that shit's horrible, disgusting.
No, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. That
I got the knockoff shit that was horrible.
You got Norpac.
Yeah,
Nordpack,
Nordpack is the Wish version of Lurpak.
Yeah.
Right, well, I picked up the wrong one, man. It ruined my breakfast. Ruined it. The scene, it's some of the nicest scenery I've ever seen in my life. It's fucking amazing. The cliffs and the fucking sea and fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
You didn't get a wreck from me.
That was my
Yeah, we
week.
take it for granted. Really.
Yeah. We'll go on to the buffet. We're going to the buffet. Where's me?
Can I just say, John?
Go.
How long have you did you enjoy it in Wales?
Oh yeah.
Because it's the end of the month, I'm doing a little competition.
Okay.
This is to go to you, John, because you've just recently been there.
Did I win?
Your mic will be muted the whole show if you can't pronounce this.
Fuck off.
What? Come on.
Mother of God. Which one?
The one beginning with L.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Unclear.
it kind of begins with a Y.
No.
It's got two L's, but it's probably not like an L at all. It's like it's a Y. Like it's Yan. It's Yan.
Llanwen.
I did figure out from my sat nav woman if a sign says YN, it's An, even though it looks like it should say.
Told you, it makes no fucking sense.
Ian.
I started doing a course in Welsh. I started to learn it. Did it for about 2 months. Started to learn Welsh. Fucking so hard.
And you
Yappy
became
dappy
suicidal and
hospital.
said, "Fuck that shit." No way.
I won't mute your mic. You'll kick me.
Okay, buffet time.
There's been a question from somebody in chat, Tim B. And then he pointed me out and said, read the question from above. And it's a question for all in the panel. What's your number one all-time liquid?
Liquid.
Yeah.
Well, I can answer that very quickly. It's the Carnival, Wicklow
Yeah.
Carnival, because I've vaped it for fucking years and years and years.
Mine's probably Taruto. Yummy Vapor Taruto.
I'm not fast. Mine's any.
Natter for me.
Mine's my own Popstead.
Mike?
Right, Black Rose Elixir Camilla.
Ah, very good.
A classic. A
Very
future
good.
classic. There you
Okay,
go.
who wants to go first? Buffet.
I'll go. I'll get mine out of the way.
Right. I am on the
doing it?
Empire.
Yep.
Can you see that? Empire with a dead rabbit. Max, absolutely lush. I'm on a couple of other squonks tonight with the 30mm Asgard. Where's my cam? 30mm Asgard with some proper coils. Can you see them?
Yay.
John, look.
No, can't
And
see anything.
This one, I know. And I'm on the Ripsaw as well, on my other Dovpo. And I am on a couple of Oxford Slims because I can't really smoke in the house, but the back door's open. And I am drinking some Carling Guinness.
Smoke? Hold on. You don't smoke any vape.
Yeah.
I'm smoking these.
No, you're not smoking anything.
I'm vaping.
No,
Sorry,
you literally
You're
can't say that.
vaping.
sorry,
You're
Dad.
vaping. You can't associate smoking with vaping. You can't. do
Right.
it.
Absolutely not. What's
I'm
wrong
vaping.
with you?
I'm
Kick him
vaping
off. Get
lips.
rid.
Get lost. Kiss my ass.
Kick him,
I'm
Joe.
gonna
He's
pass it
about to
over.
go.
I'm going to pass it over to Nevs.
He's got that tray next to him.
Right, my smoke buffet begins with
Cheeky bastard.
What are you
tripod
smoking
tape
on?
on the. Is that the El Cigar Prisma? Is it, Matt?
It is.
Which I got off Matthew. Good deal as well. Jizabel in there from Dripper Labs. Voltro 25 again. Thank you, Matthew, for the glass. So it's returned. It's a beast. On the double barrel V3. And there, I've got some Solstice
Ah,
Pulsar. I do like that one. The real Bedingfield with the Dwarf DL. Delicious raspberry white chocolate cheesecake. The DL FL Dwarf on a Blumpkin bargain. The Umie something or other. I don't really know. Delicious. Strawberry stuff. I'm drinking some Gamma.
nice.
Gamma.
Like a bit of gamma.
No, it's over to Pugs.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
alright.
Fuck
Mix
shit
it
up.
up. Mix it
Just
up.
fuck shit up.
Fuck it up.
It's crazy.
New this week, I got the Eclipse RTA, which is actually very good. I like it. And I've got that on the Bonza. The flavour on that's really good. I like the way it looks. It's a good tank. Good dual tank. Easy to build. In that, I've got a, it's Bramble Jam. It's one that we were going to release, but we decided not to. I've got the Seraphim with the MRN. In that, I've got Mexican fried ice cream. Been playing with the Bushido, BP Mods Bushido Squonk Kit. Joe's been kind of using it for her Carmilla, but she's not been using it lately because she put a new flavour in and didn't like it. So she's just been sat there gathering dust.
That's
So I
an
had to
old
play
one.
with
That's
it.
been a long
It's
time now, isn't it?
really, really, really good kit.
Hmm.
Really well made. Bottom fill bottle.
Does leak though.
What?
Does leak though.
What do you mean it leaks?
I'm just saying what Paul said, just to be a twat.
Why would it leak? There's nothing to leak. And the RDA is the best flip top I've ever seen.
Does leak though.
Doesn't fucking leak. Shut up. And in that, I've got one of our tobaccos that we've been doing. I've got the Dwarf on the Elucia D.
Yeah, that doesn't leak.
And, doesn't it? It's funny how you say that, isn't it? I've got a lemon pocket in there. Overkill, big fucker. In that, I've got salted caramel, unsalted salted caramel, which makes no sense at all. Fixed the waft down lipo tonight as well. I've got Golden Sunset in there. And I've got the Vape Smarter DNA 75, and in that I've got a bit of strawberry swirl, delicious, and very suspect. I'll pass that over to Mike.
I'm on the Stubby 21 with Slimer.
Yay.
Very nice bit. A bit of Proper Coils. The
Chill,
Voltrove.
chill.
Where am I? Voltrove
They're not Proper
25
Coils.
on the DNA, Riva DNA, and that has got some of my orange sherbet in, which is pretty good. The Violator on the OG Odin and Solstice Equinox, and the I've got some of my IPA in the Purge Viper with the Ripsaw on top.
Lovely.
Matt,
Oh, right. What have I got?
Take your time, Matt. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I thought he was loading then. He was loading.
No, I was actually reading chat and I just saw Joe talking about lovely plum jobs and got a bit distracted.
You had that face on you, all right?
Yeah, that was. I was trying not to respond to it. Right, what have I got tonight? I've got, as usual, a Caliburn, always with some Big 5 Lion, which is really nice. What else we got? Audi Mod with the Nitrous RDT8.
I like it.
And in that one, we've got some Cherry Good, Cherry Nice Urban.
Cherry good, cherry nice.
With the Cricket V2, Bulk Drive 25. And in that, we've got some seriously slushy grape soda.
Grape soda.
Then we get on the good stuff. Unific O with a Tripod 2.
Cheap shite.
Yeah. And in that one,
That's right. I didn't know. See them everywhere.
I
Everywhere.
know they're so common.
Well,
Then
they
we've
are now.
got a UMods Unifico
There's
Mike
another one.
Carter
Fucking hell.
with a
Oh,
Dwarf
mate.
22 in that
Literally.
one.
Literally after each other. That's how fucking
I know
common.
they're multiplying. In that one, we got some delicious raspberry white chocolate cheesecake. So we've got a Unifique
Look, it's not me. Weird.
with a Fev 4.5 in it, and in that one we have got
Let's see some
some Plum Job.
No, it's funny because Tim B was just talking about that in chat.
It is, and it's really, really nice, and it works
It's very
really well
nice.
in a Fev.
It's
It
lovely
does
stuff.
work very well in a Fev. And that is me for this evening. So I will pass it on to Bossman John.
Oi.
Creep.
Right, where am I? Yes. Right. So I'll start with the two that I took on holidays because I've been on them all week. It's always a good sign that you're going to take your certain setups and holidays. So these are the two I took. The Typhoon GT4 on top of the SLV2. From
Hey!
First time.
SL Class V2. That
Only
is.
fuck it. 19 weeks. 19 weeks of trying to get that name and I still can't get it. In that I have some Orchid Creamery. That's up there. Yeah, 14%.
Smells like creamy flowers.
99% cream. A real Dicodes Danny Mini on top of a real tripod V.
That's an Aspire and an SS.
That's not a real bedding field.
It is, yes, cunts. And in that, I have the shit tobacco that I made, don't buy it. And next, I have the Purge Viper with the Regenesis on top. Mike Haines with the same setup. Is it right? Have you got a Regenesis on
Yeah,
top of your Viper
the
too?
blue one.
Perfect setup, perfect. Shit, as I said before, shit to build. It's a shit fucking idea to build. But once you build it, it vapes very, very well. And in that, some luscious, delicious chocolate fucking eclair goodness. It took me a bit of time to realize that was actually fucking really nice. SVB Hammer Time on top of that, the Dwarf.
Nice.
And in that, some of Graham's lovely Glamour. And lastly, my favorite setup that I didn't take on holidays because I'm afraid I'd scratch it or drop it or fucking lose it, or my Lava Edition fucking blank.
Hellfire Cobra.
Hellfire Cobra.
It's a nice Pico 3s, that is. It's a nice Pico 3s.
I thought you just didn't take it away because you were worried it wouldn't hit hard enough.
It does hit hard enough with a proper coil 0.264 wheel. Proper, fucking flat cap 10 for 10% off. Skyfall on top of that, which is fucking amazing, obviously. And the Carnival Carnival Liquor in that. And I'm drinking some fucking lukewarm fucking Moretti because I'm only in the door about an hour and I hadn't had time to make it cold.
Quick
But,
question
yes,
about
yes.
Nigel, about Nigel's mods, if
Yeah.
anyone knows. Does he only do 18650?
No, he does.
No, he does.
21 700s as well.
Yeah, he does the M21 Mech Squonker.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, I think that's going to be next on my list. I need one.
There's a question,
Oh.
actually, a question for you. Your Overkill mod resin, fucking beautiful big lump of goodness. I looked on the website. There's none of them on the website.
He probably sold them. I think he
You
only
have to make
made,
special order that shit or fucking what?
Speak to
made-
Johnny.
he made 5 or 6.
Is that all? Fuck.
But there's a guy that works with him that does these. He doesn't make these. I mean,
Yeah,
he
no,
he puts them together, but
Yeah.
the enclosures are made by a guy that we were talking to at the expo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have a chat with Johnny. He'll sort you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be able to get one. I cannot recommend them enough.
The fuck, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Love it. Okay. Mr. Mike Haines. Welcome to the Proper Live Show.
Thank you.
Most of the guys in chat, I think, know Mike because Mike's in a lot of the shows and a lot of has been in chat for years and years and has been in a few of the shows. But for the guys that don't know you and the story behind the legend that is Mike Haines, can you give us the backstory and give us the backstory about the charity and yeah.
So
Take it
I
away.
founded a charity called Global Acts of Unity after the murder of my brother in 2014 by ISIS. He was held along with other hostages. They were beaten and tortured in some of the most inhumane ways. And then he was publicly murdered. He was the first of the British hostages that was murdered, followed by Alan Henning from Mount Eccles. My brother's murder was an act of hatred, designed to sow hatred. As an ex-serviceman, along with my brother, my dad, my mum, and many folk in our generational history, we all served. And I could see what ISIS were trying to do to spread hate between the Muslim and non-Muslim communities, to try and get acts of hate, hate crime, hate speech. And by extension, I could see that all terrorism is around the spread of hatred. And I had to do something. So I set up Global Acts of Unity. I mainly go into schools, although I speak in all sorts of places. I was in Rabat recently with the UN, speaking at a conference there. So far, over 115,000 students have been through a Global Acts of Unity workshop. We have, it's just an amazing journey and amazing people that I've met all along the way. And actually, there's quite a similarity between our vaping community and the people that I've met. You know, our community is very good at supporting one another. People have supported me and hopefully, rescinded that in certain places. And yeah, it's been an incredible journey.
And you've received a certain award, I've heard, from a certain person.
Yes. In 2018, well, in the spring of 2018, we were getting work done in the house. All the windows had been taken out. The front door was standing open. Instead of working in my office, I was down the stairs in the living room working from there. And the workie came in and he says, Mike, we've got an important letter here. And about an hour later, he comes in and he said, you opened that letter? I said, no. He said, you need to open it. And on the back of it, it had on Her Majesty's service. So I opened the letter, and it was a letter telling me that I'd been put forward for an OBE to the Queen's birthday honours. Straight away, I was on my phone to my mates going, you bastards, you bastards. Because I thought it was a wind-up. No, it turned out to be true. And in November of that year, I and my wife Vanessa and my godparents, we all went down to London, and I was awarded the OBE.
Deserved.
I still don't believe it. I'm waiting for a letter saying, sorry, Mike, we've made a mistake. You know, here's a Tesco's good, well done badge instead. You know, but yeah, it's really, it's quite wonderful. But there's many people. I work with a brilliant team of people. It's the students, it's the teachers. There's so many people involved in Global Acts of Unity that it's for everybody, you know. And yeah, I was very proud for all of us.
And you travel everywhere during these lectures, don't you?
Yeah, so from the very north of Scotland right down to the south of England, from coast to coast, hundreds and hundreds of schools. I speak at all sorts of different events. I spoke at a big protest rally in London in front of 28,000 people. That really was, the pile of bricks behind me was taller than I was. It was, I speak at multi-faith events, all sorts of places, churches, mosques, synagogues, all over, anybody that'll have me, but the prime audience is our youth, and it's secondary schools that we like to speak to.
Yeah.
It's inspiring.
It really is.
Not really. I'm just a grumpy old
Not really. Fucking hell.
No.
Of course it's fucking inspiring.
Your mindset is unachievable by the majority of the population.
Yeah.
So
I think I know I couldn't have done. If I'd have gone through what you went through, there's no way I would have.
Yeah, much love to you, Mike. Respect.
The thing is that all these terrorist events all over anywhere that certainly is involved in Europe and the UK, what you're seeing is people doing the same thing that I'm doing. I have a very good friend who lost her son in the Manchester bombing. I was actually in Manchester the night of the bombing.
Which one? The
Ariana Grande.
one or the concert one?
Yeah, the concert. And Fegan Murray lost her son in that bombing. And she does exactly the same thing in her way that I do. You see all sorts of London victims, of all the attacks. You see people standing up and doing positive things against the hatred that all extremism, all terrorism is about.
I mean, I would imagine. I mean, not many people can imagine what you went through losing your brother in that kind of way. But I'd imagine it's actually quite therapeutic, almost, dealing with it in that way, rather than going down the I want to see the world burn kind of route.
Yeah.
Certainly, I think it's a good healing process as well.
It is for me, everybody's different and everybody copes in different ways. For me, I felt the need to do something. My brother was an arse. And all these talks that I do, I always say you couldn't put my brother up on a pedestal and say he was a good man, because in many respects he was an arse. But what he did do was he went to foreign countries, places of danger, to help his fellow man, regardless of color, culture, politics, faith, and to help people in need. And that's what made him special.
I know as part of my job that isn't making coils, I teach and instruct people how to manage like aggressive people, so like physical interventions and how to safely manage people with aggression problems and stuff. And one of the things we say when we're teaching the class is that force breeds force. So if you're just say you're physically intervening with someone or trying to manage someone that's being aggressive, and the more force you give a person, the more force they give back. So if you're grabbing someone tightly, they're going to fight back even more, and it's a natural reaction. So if you're if you feel you've been wronged, or if someone's in a hold, just saying you're holding someone, and if you're forcefully holding them, they're going to fight back twice as hard. And that's my point is, like, it's natural to if you've been wronged, it's natural to try and fight against that and do sort of react to that, you know. So it's natural for people to want to hit back and fight back and want to, but you're doing it in a positive way rather than a negative way, which is really good, you know.
When I first got the message, like just a few days before the 13th of September 2014, when my brother was murdered, I'd moved most of my family to my home here. We had people sleeping on air beds on the floor, on the couch, all over the place. And well, I got the phone call at 3 minutes past 11 at night. And I was filled with so much anger, so much hatred. It scared me. You know, I was capable of, if someone had flicked a switch and put those responsible at my feet, unarmed, I would have put a pistol to their head. I would have murdered them. Now, I'm an ex-serviceman. You know, you live by rules. You live by the rules of war. And that scared me so much. And that's when I started to think, why did they murder him? You know, it wasn't because he was white. It wasn't because he was Christian. It wasn't because humanitarian. He meant nothing to them. But what they wanted was people to hate each other.
Awful.
That back door being
Can't
open.
imagine it. Anyway.
Back door. No, it's only just let the vape out.
A nice
Don't
spread, you
do
know.
anything in there.
I do it to you.
So Mike, moving on then to vaping then. So
Yeah.
when did you start vaping? What was like? What was your what entered your head even to try vaping?
That's fine.
I started smoking about between 12 and 13. By the time I joined the Air Force, on my 16th birthday, I was 20 a day. When my brother was murdered, I was 30, 40 a day. I had a medical problem, and my doctor told me, you're going to be dead within 5 years. This was in 2014. I tried the old figure-like things and cartomizers. I tried therapy. I tried Champix. I tried acupuncture. I tried everything, and nothing worked. And then in 2015, in January 2015, I was down in London. I was meeting one of the people that were helping me set up Global Active Unity. And we're outside at a pub, and he brings out this big machine and chucks great big clouds. And it was like, what the fuck is that? You know, he says, oh, it's, you know, try it. So I went home on the Tuesday. I walked into my local Vaporize at the time and bought a smoke alien, and a baby tank. I can't. Yeah, stock coil
Baby,
tank.
baby beast, baby
Yeah,
beast.
that's it. The baby beast.
So you went straight to direct lung from smoking them.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
from there, I have never had a cigarette.
Is it because you were told sort of to give up smoking and you couldn't do it?
No, it wasn't. I had resigned myself to basically snuffing it at a fairly early age. I could. Nothing worked, and then I, as I say, picked up this alien, started vaping it. So yeah, this is great. I loved it. Even though it only lasted, I think it was 1 week after the 3 months that you got. So I picked up another one. I picked up another one, and then I started watching YouTube shows. And right, there's other stuff. And then I started watching reviews. Very rarely did I go into live chat, but I started watching reviews and finding out what was really good. So I now have a collection. I've got well over 50 mechs. I've got the very last rig mech that was ever made.
What is it? Descendant?
Sorry?
Is it the Descendant?
Sorry.
Was that the last one they made, the Descendant?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Descendant. I've got quite a big collection of mechs. I've got 50 or 60 regulated. I always have at least 4 or 5 on the go. When I was going away, when I do these workshops, I'm old-fashioned. I like a 3-piece suit. I wear a pocket watch. I wear a bow tie. And I was having a big weighty mod in my pocket. So fairly recently, I picked up a pod device. I picked up the Oxford Velocity.
It's good.
And actually, it's like, whoa, this is pretty good. So now I've got like 6 pods. And I take them away with me. I go away
a few of us.
Everybody needs a pod or two.
A few of us got the new Steam Crave one this week.
All right, what was that?
Was it any good?
Yes, actually, the flavour's really good in it. It's nice. I can't really fault it. I mean, there's nothing to it. It's got airflow on it, but apart from
Is
that,
it changeable coils or changeable pod?
Usual.
Chuck the pod.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, the flavour's good.
Who was you said you started watching reviews. Who was the first couple of reviewers that you'd seen or watched?
Vic was one of the first. Bogan, I think, but I quickly latched on a Bogan. I just liked his attitude and the whole "fuck you" attitude.
And he's into his mechs too, which probably helped, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I, through Bogan, started, mechs, what are they? And of course, when you first hear about it, you think, bomb. So I thought, I'm determined to learn about this. So started watching more videos, doing some research. As I say, I've got 50 odd mechs. And yeah, I've always have a mech on the go. I love sitting at night, even if it's just a cup of tea on the couch with the missus, getting a nice mech out, chucking some clouds, setting off the bloody fire alarms.
It's the purest form of vaping.
No. I think it doesn't matter what you vape. It's, we're all off the fags. That's what matters.
And Pugs will attest to this, and Nevans. Certain juices only work in something like a mech, like something that has that high wattage.
Desserts are fantastic.
This one here is a prime example.
Yeah.
That doesn't work in a pod or in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I tried that in a mech after trying it for a week in smaller devices, and it just sings in a mech. It's fucking.
There's
I'd say high power.
something about a mech.
I've been testing my well, yeah, it's not going to work. IPA. So for the first time, I put it in a mech tonight, and it's like it works in a tank, but it does not work in a mech. I'm not getting that full IPA taste.
I don't
I'm
use.
actually quite disappointed.
I never use any kind of cold fruit in a mech ever. Never will.
It depends on the cold fruit, but then who was it tried Nevermore in a mech and didn't like it? It was you, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
So.
no, I love it in a mech. I've got it in the SOI. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
Have I got
There's something about a mech. It's just
It's different for different people, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've always got at least one mech set up. I've got 3 set up here.
Can I just quickly ask, Mike, have you got a page or anything for your Unity or not?
Yes, we have a
I can look for it if you give me.
we have a YouTube channel, and we also have globalactiveunity.com.
Right, thank you.
And yeah, you know,
Craig, can you find out, Craig, for me, please? I can't find it at the minute. I've got one screen. I can't concentrate on one screen. But Mike, when I was looking for your photos, and I was getting a few photos just ready for this live intro, you do look a very smart chap. I've been looking for them. And where you just said you wear a three piece, which you do, I was going to pick out all the ones where you haven't, but I didn't.
Hanky, have you been masturbating over people's Facebook pictures again?
Yeah, that's why I had to stop. Shh.
We've told you about this.
Hanky,
we already speak about this in the after show, Hanky, remember?
Hanky, what you should have done was gone to my son's pages, their Facebook pages. There's the embarrassing photos.
I'll find them. If you ever
Just Gregor's in chat.
Right, head to Gregor's Facebook.
Thank you, Craig.
So Mike, you say you own over 50 mechs. What's your top 3? If you can.
1111 Reborn.
Probably a tough question.
1111 Reborn.
Yeah.
I like all my purges. But favorite is the
V-God.
The Kennedy.
Ooh.
The Vindicator.
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, on board with that one.
Did your wife vape?
Sorry,
Mike?
Hanky?
Does your wife vape?
Yeah. She both my eldest son and Vanessa vape. They both smoked. Vanessa she's in quite a high pressure job and in a situation at the moment which is not good. So she sometimes dual uses. But it's all about the ones that you don't smoke.
Yeah.
My eldest, he gave up the fags. He's now a bit of a mech head as well. He sometimes acquires some from my collection. Thinks I don't notice, but I do. My youngest, Gregor, who was just in there. Gregor, he never smoked, but he had vaping gave him something to do. And instead of sitting at night eating, eating at night, he puffs away on a vape. And he thinks that he gets away with pinching some stuff here and there, but I do notice.
Yeah, where do you live? Send me your address.
You can come up this way, right? A problem? We'll put you up.
Right, Mike. What does your wife vape? Mechs, pods?
No, my wife is on RTAs.
She does the stat mechs.
Yeah, no, she doesn't do mechs whatsoever. I do like a stack. But actually, I've moved my wife onto mouth to lung, and I got coils from John at Expo. In fact, all the mechs that are on my regular rotation all have, and most of my usual suspects in my regulated, I've got Proper John's coils.
Same.
You've got to say that, haven't you? You've got to say that.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. They're just quality coils. That's...
No, it is true. It is.
They are
true.
quality.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on my website. Just saying. Mike Haines said, recommended by.
I've actually got my missus onto Proper Coils now.
Good,
Thanks to John's fuck up and sending me
Oh,
four
the
pots
fuck,
of
yeah. Shh, don't talk about that. Shh.
long
doesn't
something or other. I'd never
That's
use
good.
it.
We're gonna know now. He sent you stockpiles.
No, he said, what were they, John? Mouth to lung Camphor Claptons, I think.
Coils by
Well,
Scott. They were made to
They
look
were
coils
mesh.
by Scott.
And I was like, I'm never going to fucking use
They were
these.
they were made to look cantons. Yeah.
So I said to her, I'll stick you one of these in your tank. And she went, that's really good. I like that.
I've been selling coils
And
for
now
3.5
she's
years.
converted.
On 2 occasions, I've said the wrong package that I swapped them, and yeah, that was one of those times.
What's her favourite vape, Matt? What's her favourite device in liquid?
She likes the Aegis Solos.
Yeah.
With a dwarf mouth to lung on top. But I bought her a couple of clone ones years ago. And she uses those. I don't let her have the real one.
Oh, that's it now. Fucking hell, that's it. You're a
I
fool.
ain't going to give her the real shit.
What's the favourite
Her favourite liquid is one from Vapors R Us, which I mix for her from a one shot, and it's called Red Stairs. So it's basically Red Stairs. But
So you're a
Yeah.
high-end wanker.
Yeah.
And she's a high-end clone what? I can't believe that.
she might watch. I'm not going to say anything. No, I nearly gave her my genuine dwarf mouth to lung, but I've started using it. So
why don't you give her one of them?
Yeah,
Why don't you give her one of them Unifico mod things?
she ain't having one of them
Why not?
because she likes her. She's really heavy-handed with stuff, so she always liked the Aegis Solo because she could knock it around
I
and
hear
it
you.
didn't break.
I hear you.
Now she's got the Aegis Solo 2, which hasn't got all the rubberized shit on it.
Herb Williams
Has
suck a
she
big
ever
fat
broke-
dick, has a-
Has she ever broke both of your Voltro 25 glasses?
No, because she wouldn't use that. 'cause
Really,
it's
don't
direct.
get over stuff, do you? You never get over things.
Well, I'll never get over
I
that.
mean, breaking your Voltro 25 glasses is pretty bad, but losing someone's Voltro 25 and noisy
It's
cricket,
so much worse.
Yeah,
that is so much worse.
It's not so much.
if I still had that bumper, I'd play it now.
Pugs just doesn't get over
And then
Yeah,
costing a load of-
you know, I don't mention that anymore. You should learn by
See, your fuck up, Nevs, cost everybody money.
Yeah, it's all good. He doesn't even use it anymore either. What a waste.
I didn't even lose it. I was just blagging it so you don't get me one.
Mike, actually, mouth to lung. Have you ever tried mouth to lung, or do you mouth to lung?
I've tried mouth to lung, and I use mouth to lung occasionally. I've got a dot mod with, is it the Insider or Cubics or something? Crank end, and I've got a one of your coils in that, which I use, but mainly it's direct to lung.
What about mouth to mouth? No. Oh, wrong show. Oh, fuck.
With the right person, Hanky. The problem is that our beards would entangle. They would never
Hey,
get us apart.
we'll go top and tail, mate.
Moving swiftly on.
Yes.
Moving swiftly on. On that note, we're going to jump into the proper Hall of Vape gear. So, Mike, you know how this works.
Excuse me.
So we're going to, Pugs is going to get the wheel up, and we're going to spin the wheel, and it's either going to land on mods, drippers, e-liquid, tanks, or OBAs. Whichever one it lands on, we will get chat to vote. So we're going to pick our favorite ever.
Please be tanks and
no,
RBAs.
Whatever it is.
Please
What are
be
we-
tanks.
What was it?
Overdue.
What was it? We need
We're
tanks.
over,
now.
yeah, we're
we need
overdue tanks. Well overdue
to, we need
tanks.
to fill that tanks.
Yeah, whichever one lands on, we will say which is our best of all time that deserves to go into the proper Hall of Vape Gear, and then chat will decide in a poll. So we're
Is
going to
it
do two
shared?
polls.
You
Then
were
the finale.
sharing it, and then you weren't. There you go.
There we go. There we go.
Right.
Spin that
Let's
wheel.
go.
DJ, spin that shit.
Wiki.
Spin, spin, spin.
Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only just.
Finally.
Rigged.
Done. Only fucking just there.
Right, I'm gonna go first. The dwarf,
The dwarf.
Which one?
the DLFL.
Actually, I'll show people what's in already. There's only one. The piece of shit Fat Rabbit is in already, so you can't vote.
Oh, here we go. Stop moaning.
Hey, fucking hell.
I think DLFL/DL. They should be in the
right.
same.
I'm going to go as well. I'll go with the Voltro 25.
Right, slow down. I haven't even typed the first one in yet. Whoa.
Win-win for me. Win-win for me here.
Poll one. Right, first, sorry, Nevs. Yours was the dwarf.
DLFL.
Yeah, dwarf.
It's a win-win for me as well, Nevs, actually, because I love them both.
FL. Sorry, Pugs, go ahead. What was yours?
Voltro 25.
You wait for Matt to put some fucking pretend.
I am actually gonna throw in the Steam Crave Aromomizer Plus V2 or above.
Yeah, but that's muted as shit.
Really is.
Not if you build it right. Not if you build it right.
The Aromizer V1 was the only decent Aromizer.
No, build it right, and it's
Sorry, the V2.
You just can't build Pugs.
I can fucking build. Fuck you. I put so many builds in Steam Crave. Steam Crave tanks just mute flavors. Apart from the Glass V2 and the original Aromizer.
You never get max flavor from a Steam.
The Ragnar was all right.
That Mason, whoever it is.
Mason's fucking garbage. Absolutely.
It's just like
garbage.
fucking vaping VG.
It's nothing. I don't know how it does it. It's magic how it does it.
So is the V2 V2 Matt? Yeah.
V2. Put V2 Plus because it could be the V3 as well. They're very similar.
You can have two.
It's the Aromomizer Plus. We'll go with that.
Right.
Garbage.
Nice choice.
I love the way the two guys are straight in there slagging off the fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, poll number one: Dwarf DLFL, Voltro 25 V3, and Steam Crave Aromomizer Plus. Go.
Hang on, Anki, it's not even up yet, is it?
It's up. Can you feel it?
Yeah, no.
Anki, I told you that at Expo. I didn't feel a fucking thing.
No, the size of your crack.
I got more satisfaction from your finger.
That's a fucking landslide in Steam Crave. Jesus.
It hasn't been washed since. Just
Is it
saying.
not? Are you still sniffing it?
It's different. It's already from my nail. Look at it. It's right underneath it.
I feel offended that a Steam Crave beats a Voltro.
Yeah, I said win-win, but fuck me, I'm fucked. What's going on here? He's done what he said he was going to do last week. Sellout. He's a fucking sellout.
The amount of people that have tried it, mate.
Yeah, he's a fucking sellout.
Put a
I mean,
high
I've
end
been-
thing in.
I've been using a dwarf for 3 weeks, and I agree with you now.
I have got an Aromomizer Plus set up all the time.
Where is it?
It's not in here, it's in the other room.
Oh, yeah.
But I've got a Ragnar in here.
The Ragnar was all right. It was all
Yeah, well,
right.
you didn't put that one in.
No, because I prefer the Plus V.
But it's that good. It's that good that it's not even in the same room.
Voltro tanks.
No, 'cause I was using it earlier. I haven't got that one in.
You're
Fucking
a
the
sellout,
Steam
Matt.
Crave, the Aromiser's going really well. Really well.
Yeah, it is. He fucking
Neck and neck with the
gives his
Voltros.
missus. He gives everyone shit about SXK, and he buys his missus SXK and fucking.
Do you know what? I don't even know if they're SXK. I bought them second hand.
Oh fucking hell! Free FV specials.
I
Yes.
don't know which ones they are, but they work, and she's happy. That's good enough for me. And she's
Is
not
it all-
better in it.
Is it
Happy
RDTAs
wife.
as well?
Yeah.
Is it RDTAs as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Voltro 25's overtaken. Come on.
Is it?
I
Is
can't
it?
think of a single
I'm surprised by this because
Just
Oh.
I didn't think that many people had the Voltro.
Voltro.
It was the
Must
best
have
one. I
been
mean, all
It is
Voltros,
very good. It is
that's
very
the best
good.
one.
Mike,
Voltro would have
just in
got Michael.
case that you don't know what we're talking about, I sent you a link for RBAs, RTAs, and stuff. Is that all right?
Okay. Yeah, I would have voted for the Voltro.
If
To be
keep
fair,
sticking, keep sticking
I
in
do
chat
love
what
the
your
Voltro
favourites are,
25.
because I haven't decided yet.
What I actually really want is a 30mm V3, but I can't get one.
I sold mine to Ducky.
I sold mine to. That's what I
Can't
sold
get a
mine
fucking
to.
camera, man.
I've got people looking out for a 30 Voltro all over the place.
I've got the
Anywhere I can-
I've got the 30 V2, but I'd like the V3.
Oh, the Voltro.
And the winner is
The Voltro.
fucking just about Voltro 25.
surprised
Just
by
about.
that.
Close.
Just
Close.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's all right. That Nebs did all right there. Because it's
We'll
not.
do
It's
that.
not. It's not a popular tank.
It should be.
It's probably a lot of people won't use that because it's quite expensive.
Yeah, it's like double the price of a standard dual coil RTA, but it's still worth
It's
the
no
extra.
dearer than a Voltro.
Have I got a Voltro coming with my stubby for waiting so long?
Thank you. No.
Fuck off.
Right, Hanky and Mike, have you got a
I have got one. I have got the
An option you're gonna
limitless
I knew you were going to say that. I fucking knew you were gonna say
limitless
that.
RDTA. My very
That's
first
why you're
one.
asking about RDTAs. Huh?
Yeah.
In its day. In its
To
day.
be fair, it was slightly iconic, but it was shit.
I'm
It
on
was
about the
shit.
plus. Matt, when you put the cotton in and it was fucking hanging, I thought, fucking yes.
You know what? I think
So-
I've still got a new one in the fucking drawer though. That's
I have as
Yeah,
well,
I
a
have.
green one.
I am.
That's where it belongs, to be fair.
Limitless
Someone
RDTA.
should say. Someone should say the Griffin.
Mike,
Have you had your go?
Just saying.
the Fatality M30.
Sorry,
What?
say it again.
The Fatality M30.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
Fatality.
M30. Fatality M30.
But I'll tell you something, the Osiris 30 is pretty much close to it.
Okay.
Timer started. No, it's
And
not yet,
I
Matt.
am
It's
going
not time.
I am going to go for the Typhoon
Watching you, Hanky.
GT4.
I'd quite like one of those, you know.
And me. I want one. John, how much?
You're not getting.
Pugs, you've got a Typhoon GT4.
Yeah, you have pugs.
Oh, I have, you're right.
Yeah,
Talking about, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of something completely different.
The best thing-
I quite like 6 of them.
When you hear the words and you think of something else, what was I thinking of?
probably the best single coil.
I think I was thinking of a K fund.
Is the dwarf better than it, Pugs?
It's very different.
No. Typhoon's way better than the Dwarf.
They're a very different RTA because the Typhoon is just fucking loads of air. You want to put a big fat fucking coil in there.
You can put a lot more power through it.
Yeah. They're different. They're a different type.
Different animals
It's a
altogether.
different vape. Yeah.
Definitely 100% worth getting one.
You just
Hold
in.
up.
Steph said that Matt has the mannerisms of Deborah Meaden.
So poll number 2, Typhoon
I
GT4,
used to like-
Fatality M30, and Limitless RDTA. Get voting.
Oh, it's a landslide to begin with.
We've only had 21 votes. Everyone get voting, man. 45 watching.
I'm actually genuinely torn on that because I love the Fatality M30 and I love the GT4.
And you're in love with the Limitless.
I've never had a QP.
No, I
design
would
product.
I would throw a Limitless in the bin.
The
Limitless
M25.
in the bin.
The M25 is good if you don't lose the Ultim fucking airflow.
Yeah.
Herb Williams is picking the GT4. Good man, Herb.
Wouldn't you even give it to your missus, Matt?
It's very well made as well. It's really, really well made.
It is, yeah.
Do you know what I really do like about the GT4? It's the threads on everything.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Fucking
Smooth as fuck,
silky.
yeah.
And the fact that when
Sell
you're
that
out and
shit, sell
about,
it.
you don't actually have to take that cap all the way off. You can just
Yeah.
leave it lifted and just stick the nozzle underneath and job done.
Look at that. It just spins. Fucking lovely.
It
Not
is.
a single scratch when you're doing it. Nothing.
If if somebody put this answers it. I sold my dwarf DL. Kept the GT4.
It's just pissed on my hand because I didn't shut the juice flow off when I opened the top.
That was stupid, wasn't it?
Smooth.
Yeah,
What you need
GT4 is
to go
kicking
with
on
that,
itself.
what you need to go with that is a Danny 21700
Yes, I want one.
because they are perfectly paired.
I
Yeah,
also
I do want one. I do want one very
No,
much.
no, Nev.
No, that's an 18650. No.
There is that Simon Pickford selling that wooden one still. He's been selling it for 6 months. He wants
That's not a 21. That's a standard.
18.
That'll only take a 23 mil.
This is going to be the battle of the Titans. It's looking like the
guys,
Ultra
we've had
against GT4.
47 in chat and we've only had 30 votes. Can we all get voting? Come on.
You've
And while
30
you're at it,
seconds,
while you're
motherfuckers.
at it, click the
We've
thumbs
only
up.
got 25, 26 likes. Can we?
Stick a
Well,
thumb
beat
in.
you to it, Matt.
Are we doing that now? Asking for likes and shit, yeah?
Yeah, you get and like it now.
Never done that.
We all want a
Time.
thumb up.
Yeah, give us a
Yeah,
thumbs up. Yeah. Helps the channel,
Easy
yeah.
win. That was an easy win.
Helps the algorithm and all that shit.
Think of
Right,
the algorithm.
finale will be the Voltrove against the Typhoon GT4. Just set up.
The Typhoon should win that.
I think the GT4 will probably win that, but I
It's
would
good.
like
It should do. It
I
should
think
do.
it's gonna
It is
be
a
close.
better tank.
I'm really not asked which one wins.
Herb Williams,
that-
get all your accounts on this shit.
That
Come on,
GT4, is it like GTA? Grand Theft Auto, no? What is it?
Shut up.
To be
Wanky.
honest,
GT4.
I
Don't
wouldn't be
take me
offended.
seriously.
I wouldn't be offended if
25.
either of those won. I'd like
No, same.
be
Same.
happy. They're both good. They both belong there. The GT4 possibly more deserving.
Matt's
Why
winning
am I
that
waiting for
GT4.
John?
No, not a fucking chance now.
In a slow typer.
Then again, it's probably a clone anyway.
25.
We've got John still in holiday mode. How can we speed him up and crack him out of it?
Yeah, sorry. I'm slow as fuck. I keep putting on caps when I shouldn't put on caps. Fuck.
You've been talking to Craig too much.
Tyler, leave me alone. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Typhoon
you've
GT4,
got more
Voltrove
chance
25
to
V3.
put a
Get
finger up your arse
voting.
than me telling you that.
Time started.
Go.
Which one? Which one?
I'm going for Grand Theft Auto.
No, Voltrove.
GT4 all the way.
Oh,
Go on, volley. Go on, volley.
No way.
the question we've got: have we got
21
cloudy heathens?
Oh, it's close. It's
or
very fucking close. Very close.
No, Voltrove.
people of
Come on.
taste?
Oh, can't see it.
Right, Matt. What if you just borrow me yours for 6 years?
All right, come on, everyone, get your votes in.
You tell him, Pugs.
Why don't you let me borrow it at Expo then?
Because
29 votes already. It's probably not going to shift from that.
you can borrow it for a week if I can borrow Steph's finger. Only up to the first nothing.
All right, deal. You're on.
You can have the whole Steph.
What else you got?
29 votes. 29 votes. Have more votes. More votes. Anyone who's not voted, put your votes in. Even if you just like the name.
Where are we? We are...
Even if you just like
Hey,
Voltrove.
No, it's close. It's close.
It's close. It
52,
should be
48.
close. It should be close. Too
Have
classic.
we got a lot of,
GT4
have we got a lot of
is
people
better.
in here tonight ghosting?
Come on, is that it? 29. Is nobody else going to vote?
Paul
Oh!
Hinsif won't vote because he don't know what he's doing.
voting. It's 50-50. Fucking hell.
Kira,
You still-
vote for fucking GT4.
You've still
What
got a
happens if it
minute.
draws? If it draws, do we put them both in?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do it.
No, that's wrong. That's not supposed to go that way.
Oh, it's gone the other way.
They're going to get in anyway,
31 votes.
eventually.
Oh, it's 50-50 again.
Come on, Voltrove.
This is
What's the time? What's the time, Hanky?
1 minute left.
Oh, it's GT4.
Oh, we've got a minute. Get it in GT4.
If Voltrove
Oh,
Good
wins,
woman, Kira. Good woman, Kira.
if Voltrove
Go,
wins,
go.
Matt
Go,
will do the
Voltrove.
triple.
Vote the Voltrove, Joe.
That fucking won't.
If
36
Voltrove wins, Matt will do the truffle shuffle. Let's do it.
Matt did
David,
a truffle
David
shuffle.
Adair, if you're ghosting, fucking vote GT4. You're vaping on it all the time. You can't.
Gregor,
come on,
if
you
you're
cunt.
in, vote the Voltrove.
Ah, GT4 swung it.
Nice one. 39 votes. John, you'll see the time.
Right,
when yours before that.
I'm happy that that's got in anyway.
27.
So am I.
They're both very fucking good in fairness.
Any more for any more?
Still waiting, 20 seconds left.
How many people are watching?
45, 49.
That's not bad.
305,
That's 39 votes. that,
305 people watching, only 39 votes. Come on, fuck.
Matt, have you been voting on your dodgy accounts?
Yes,
No,
yeah.
Yes,
Are you ready?
Yes, yes, you
Come on.
fucking
No,
have.
I'm pouring a beer. My phone has
Oh,
not been
my
like
God.
Get you the worst
Time.
liar
I
ever.
believe
It's
it.
gonna be like-
Time.
No, I
time.
genuinely
Typhoon
haven't.
GT4 wins it by
Absolute
7% or something.
Nice. Close
Well
one,
done,
that.
John. Well done, Proper Coils. Well done. Woohoo.
Yeah. Deserved.
Boom, boom, boom. Right. You talk among yourselves till I get my new thing up.
John
I'll
said
stick
talk
it in again
between
next time,
ourselves.
though.
Download.
Yeah, I'm going to put the dwarf in again. It's got to be there.
Of course.
Soon.
My life just feels more complete now that there's actually a good RTA on that list.
Oh, here we go.
Gotta get over it. Man. Gotta get over it.
John, why don't you do a poll whether to remove the fat rabbit?
Fucking will.
Why would you do such a thing?
That would be an interesting poll. Just chuck one in now, John.
Just to see
On
what
a
would
random.
happen. You know.
I actually
Should we
will throw
remove
one in.
the fat rabbit? Yes or no? And see what comes up.
You better hurry up because you've got a minute timer on this.
The people
Remove.
spoke. The people spoke.
That's when you were using your dodgy accounts.
And Hanky, set the timer for 10 seconds.
It's set for 1 minute.
There we go. It's up.
Right, there you go. Start.
Let's see if it did, yeah. Okay. Right, hold on.
Don't give it. Let John win this.
Okay. Fuck's sake.
How'd you change your vote? I put.
These are cunts. Nice.
can't
remove
it.
There we
You
go.
can't take it off.
He can't win it twice in a row. No chance.
You can't take it off. You
Right,
can't.
I'm done. Typhoon GT4, boom.
Yeah.
All up to date.
Why do people want to take it off?
I don't know.
Good
You
shit.
can't do that. This is shit. If
Not
you do it for
shit.
this one,
mate.
if you do it
If
for this
you
one,
can
we've got to do it
build-
for all of them.
If you can build, it's good. If you can't
Yeah, you
build,
take
It is,
What's-
it is
what's
an
the-
amazing
what's
flavour
the
of cheap
fucking-
RTA.
He's actually
we
taking
know,
the
we know full well.
66% say get rid of it. Why won't? Yeah,
I'm just going to report the poll a minute. Hold on.
I'm not that mean. I'm not going to take it off. It'll be fine. But it was interesting to see that most people think it's shit.
Bugs, have you actually cried a little? You cried a little, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I got it.
Wipe the tears from your eyes.
Before we get to our set questions for our guests, I just want to say that I did promise to do a giveaway for the members on the channel. So I wasn't prepared at all this week because I was in Wales looking at dogs and listening to parents give out for kids.
Get in the car.
And looking at lovely scenery because it's a beautiful place. So tomorrow I'm just going to do like a quick 10-15 minute live on my own. I'm going to spin a wheel with the names of the people that are members, and whoever wins will get 3 sets of Proper Coils. I'll send them on to you. Whoever wins, whoever is a member. So if you're a member by tomorrow evening, you'll be on the wheel. I'll do a live member thing that you can only see the thing if you're a member. And I'll do that tomorrow, and you'll win your coils. There you go. So I just wanted to throw that out and let you know the crack. Right.
That's if John don't go back to Wales.
I need to find my set questions. Give us a sec. I'm very prepared this week, as you can tell.
Rabbit getting some serious hate in chat.
Yeah.
Good.
Bastards.
It deserves
It's a
every
good
bit of
fucking
it.
thing. It's a good time.
Okay, right, here we are. I have them. Right, Mike. Question number 1. So I'm going to ask you the set questions, and then Hanky's going to ask us random questions.
Yep.
All right. And Matt is going to get the Zoom link prepared because he's way ahead of the game there. I know he is.
Yeah, I'm really ahead.
Question number 1, Mike. Do you have a nickname, or did you ever have a nickname? And if so, why we call that?
Oh, my nickname in the forces was Arthur.
Sex bomb.
No.
Oh,
After the 60s comedian Arthur Haines. So, when I first joined, I was very young, very stupid, in with a bunch of very old hands, working on the flight line. And yeah, so I was nicknamed Arthur. And still some of my old mates call me that.
Very good. Very good. Question number 2. So, in a hypothetical world, and your lovely lady friend allows this in this hypothetical world, who is your hall pass?
Nigella.
Lawson.
Yeah.
She comes up a lot.
Good
doesn't
call.
she? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who's Gregor Haines?
You know, good looking.
Mike's
The
son.
whole
Mike's son.
Yeah. It's that whole like sex thing and food thing, and yeah, it's the
Cocaine thing.
Yeah.
She's a 3 shanker when you're watching her.
Hang on, Mike. Your secret might be out. Apparently, secretly, it's Theresa May.
Yes.
Gregor, get on.
You bastard, Gregor.
There we go. Theresa May.
Yeah, no lying on this show, Mike. Tell the truth.
Gregor also said that your nickname is Skipper, Git, Twat, Annoying, and Grumpy.
When I was visiting the Home Office quite a bit, when she was Home Secretary, I'll be in meeting someone and I'll get a phone call, or they would get a phone call saying, I hear Mike Haines is in the building, bring him up. And I would sit and have cups of tea and chats with Theresa May.
Oh, yeah, and the rest.
Besties. Question number 3. In a movie about you, who would play you?
Fatty Arbuckle.
Who?
Who?
Fatty Arbuckle. I'm not. Do you know what? I've got a mate called Arby because of Fatty Arbuckle.
Nigella is definitely a 3 input girl.
He is that hard.
I don't know who that is, so I'm going to swiftly move on. Question number 4. If you could...
He's a very big bloke who
Right.
is very slapdash and just, yeah,
Okay.
me in real life.
You're completely the wrong person to ask question number 4 to, but I'm going to ask it anyway, because
Yep.
why not? Question number 4. If you could fight anybody, who would it be?
Trump.
That's a really bad question.
It's a terrible question to ask, Mike.
Oh.
No. Trump is one of the few people that could drive me to, violence. He just winds me up.
Who's
I
that?
know that will alienate some people, but that's just
Who?
me.
Who's this?
Donald Trump.
Trump.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say after tonight, Gregor.
Gregor's going to get Hayden.
They'll accuse that bastard in chat. I didn't think I'd get an answer there. That's good. That was a win. Question number 5. Worst thing ever said about you online? Probably nothing, I'd say, but anyway.
No. There's I was accused of living off my brother's memory.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Some sick fucks about.
I get no income from GAU.
People were accusing you of making money from that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of absolute content there, isn't there?
Jealous as fuck. Jealous.
That's the internet for you. Okay, right. Yeah. Question number, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Question number 6. And my final question. Can you tell us about something negative? This is another question that I probably shouldn't have to bother asking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, question number 6. Tell us about something negative that happened in your life that turned out to be a positive.
Apart from the obvious.
Yeah, you've told us that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? So, yeah.
I became mentally ill. I had a nervous breakdown. I was in hospital.
Is this after?
No. This is way before.
Okay.
I had PTSD issues from my forces time, clinical depression. I was actually a mental health nurse at the time. And of course, you as a mental health nurse, you don't think that you are liable to mental health problems, and I was, and it went bad. It went bad very quickly. I got exceptionally good help, and I came out of it with a much better understanding, and I was a much better nurse than I was before it. And it helped me to this day.
Fair play.
Definitely. Hanky, over to you.
Right, Mike.
Okay.
I
paid for these.
you need to kneel down for this. Right. Don't bend over though. Right, we have got some questions here.
Yep.
If you were just coming around for being unconscious and you saw me coming in for the mouth to mouth, would you just lie there and take it?
Tongues.
No tongues. No tongues. I might choke you in mine. Would you take it?
Yes.
Right. Even if you were coming round.
Beautiful.
Look, it's not often I get a close one with a hunk like yourself, mate.
Well, thank you. I'm not hung that much. Fucking Wally. Right, what it is, there is a lot. I've just lost the screen. Hold on. I've got to try to be quiet here. There's people in there. Right, let me get you back up a minute. Where are you? There's that one. Right, Mike. Oh, you live in Scotland. Do you know my friends Craig and Kenny?
Yep.
Right, good. Right, this one. Freedom. For some reason, for some reason, telling someone you are Scottish often brings out the terrible Mel Gibson Braveheart impression. Give me your best impression of freedom.
Freedom!
Fucking yes. Right? And this is the last one. It's a picture one. So I'm going to have to share the screen in a minute, John, which is... do you know what? I fucking lost them.
Matt, that was a genuine account, by the way. Just was that.
No, it's a genuine account. We watched him the other night, Matt.
Yeah,
Fucking hell, he's power hungry. He's power hungry. This fucking Deborah Meaden.
I was actually asking them on the show, but anyway.
It's like a fucking YouTube Hitler.
He is, isn't he? Right, this is the last one.
Hint at things you fucked off.
Yeah.
Who?
Jesus Christ. Fucking arse round there, isn't it?
Right, here we go. I'm going to share the screen.
You can apologise to them when we get them on.
Can you tell me if this is real money? I can't do this with one screen.
Can you share?
Shit. I'm sharing now, yeah. Yeah. Right, it's just sharing now. Oh my God. There it is. Right, is this real money?
Boom.
No.
All that trouble for that.
Is that real
Yes.
money? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, that's all right. No, I just wanted to see if you did know it.
No, that first picture you showed, that's what you get in European countries.
But also, watch out for me jumping on your back from mouth to mouth in October.
Always.
Always.
Watch it,
look on
Mike.
the
It
bright
won't be
side
mad.
of life.
The aftermath.
Mike, it's been fucking excellent having you on, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Thanks you all.
I'll say it first. Let's hope they all follow. Come on.
Yeah. It was all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Took you a while to come on. I was trying to get you on 2 months ago. It was great to have you on, of course. Yeah.
We've known him for that long now. It just feels kind of normal.
But yeah, it feels like that time, doesn't it, to wrap things up?
Yeah.
Matt, do you want to stick that Zoom link in chat?
Yeah.
And then
Hasn't he done it yet?
I don't think there's anyone left in chat to see it because Matt's.
No, he's
And
banned
he's
all
banned.
of them. I think I'm banned. I think he just banned me.
Rampage.
Ian Thomas, it will be, I promise. If you don't give me no fucking
There you go.
jerky.
So Matt has the Zoom link in chat, so make sure you all jump in. These are all very, very welcome. Apart from the ones who aren't, Matt just won't let you in.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's in charge
We
of
have a
it.
very good bouncer on
Yeah.
in our web Zoom.
To be fair, it's unusual for me to start fucking banning people because
Why? Because you seem nerdy. Is that why?
He was itching.
You should
Have you had
Mike,
Have you had a
absolute,
shot of that?
absolute pleasure to have you on. Our clocks aligned eventually. I was trying to get you on a couple of months ago. Super nice to talk to you and hear your story. And not only
John,
your yeah, go ahead.
Can we change the chat thing so that people can swear?
Yeah, is
Because every
that
time
not
someone
doable, no?
swears, we have to.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I think you have to be a moderator.
That's probably
I
a
think you have
set.
to be a
Yeah, I'll
moderator.
sort that out for next time. Yeah.
I'd leave it.
Shit, content fuck. Yeah, super nice to have you on. Super nice to hear your story. For the people that haven't heard, it's super nice.
Super nice.
Is he still
also
here? Have you got rid of him yet?
Also nice to hear your vape story and how you started vaping and all that. Really good. And I met your sons at chat. They're nicer in real life than they are in chat. They're dicks in chat, but they're actually nice in real life.
Backhanded compliment. Sons of dicks.
Thanks to everyone in the chat. Even the nerd journey. The poor guys coming in here.
Do you want that other Guinness? I'm not going to drink it.
Matt Banzies, I apologise.
No, I won't drink it, honestly.
On Matt's behalf and our behalf.
No, honestly, yeah. I'm going to have a beer.
Honestly, Hanky, honestly, we're not busy.
Fucking mute yourself before you start talking to everyone.
What? Yeah.
Mute. Fuck. Hang on, I'll do it.
I've done it.
Mute. There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone in chat for popping in. We'll see you all next week. You haven't got a guest lined up, but we always will pull something out of the bag. We'll get someone in. Thanks to Pugs, Nevs, Hanky, Matt, and Get Well, Mr. Graham Miller, Netreality.
Mr. Graham, Drama Queen Miller.
Drama Queen, Graham Miller. Make sure you get well soon. We're all thinking of you and fondly thinking of you.
Gothic Drama Queen.
And we will see you all next week. Make sure you jump into the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yes, come and join us.
Turn me on, guys. Appreciate it.
If you can. If you can get past Matt, come and join us.
If you can get past Matt, jump into Zoom. All right. Bye. Bye.